Let's roll. We got speed. We got speed. We got speed. Oh.
Speed.
We got speed. We got Philly in the building for the first time in a very, 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 very long time. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Philly in the building.
Yes,
Another
sir.
episode of Rose Above It. About to be on the way right now. The Trump boys is out. Oh shoot, y'all! I forgot. I took out my phone. I put my phone away. I got everything on it. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Rose Above It podcast. I'm your host T Rose.
I'm Suave.
Malcolm.
Oh, smash straight to the point.
He said
Malcolm.
Yo, I'm dead.
And my guy Damn Dens
As always.
is in the building as usual. Time out. We got y'all didn't hear Philly in the building.
And little Philly in the building.
Philly and Paisy
Ooh,
in the building.
in the building.
See, I need to go back to some Rose Above It episodes if y'all want to know what Philly, how Philly is, man. She gets to it just like Suave. Gets to it in personal. And she got that poetry about to come up today, right? I don't know. I'm not on the spot.
Her face is
Give her some time. Let her get a little warmed up.
She didn't say no, though.
She said, yeah, bugging out.
She be ready.
She said,
Period.
y'all throwing me a check? What's going on?
Right. She said, you got to talk to my manager or something. Like, what?
Y'all paying me or no?
Manager's in the
You
building,
did
though.
book facts. Big facts.
Oh,
I got to check her schedule. I don't know.
Everything's homegrown. I love it.
You
Love
got to
it.
keep it organic.
so what's up, y'all? How was y'all week? Actually, how was y'all week? We was together last week. How was y'all week? Y'all time? How was Halloween? How was everybody's Halloween?
How was your Halloween?
Yo,
He's the one that had all the.
Can I
they
tell
had
you?
5 costumes.
when I saw you
there
on the
you go.
gram, I was like, that's a couple. That's it. That was it.
Facts.
Don't do that to me.
You should talk about your Halloween too.
Don't do that to me.
Oh yeah. I mean, we
Yeah.
chilled. Me, Philly.
I says ladies first. I want to hear. Well, how was their Halloween? What y'all do?
We was chilling. We literally went to art show that Philly was in,
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
and the OG was in.
Oh,
I
right.
just gotta call him an OG. He's just the OG. I don't know if he do all of that, but the OG has some dope ass art in the Blue Door Art Gallery. Matter of fact, shout out to Blue Door Art Gallery.
Shout out to Blue Door. For real.
Big facts.
That's what
That's
when
when we started.
That's the home.
And they got art. Yo, just give Philly a mic. At this point, she's already in it.
Yo, tell me
just
about
know
it.
she got to be in the background, guys, because little Philly is running around. So just in case, she needs her mama love. She needs to be ready. But yeah, it's like Blue Door Art Galleries that we started out. Philly made that. Period.
She did. I go for it. She put everybody.
She put it on the map.
Everybody.
Period. But she has an art piece in there called
Freedom Me.
So y'all gotta go check that out. And OG's artwork is in there too. So just go and check that out. I don't know how long is that going on for?
So this show at Blue Door is from October 31st to November 21st.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So go check that out. Cop
Support
some
Blue
art
Door.
support. They got like a little raffle going on. You could
For the
put in
best
like
piece.
whichever art piece you like the best. So, just support. It's local.
Love
It's right up the block. It's in the square.
Yeah.
So
Love Blue Door.
Yeah.
Always got love for it.
big fact.
I seen
That's
that's
what
the
we
art
did.
piece I hit you up about, right?
Yeah.
Everybody loves it. So go look at it. You gotta go to the art
I'm
gallery.
out here selling prints.
And I got that for you actually too.
Alright, cool.
Mm.
Alright, cool. So I
Yeah.
got you this weekend.
I got
Uh.
Because I'm working on my packaging, it got to look a sort of way. I can't just hand you a print that came straight out of Walgreens.
Right.
Like, I got to package my stuff up,
Facts.
in a
So
sort of way.
that was my Halloween. That was the opening day. Was Saturday. So we was chilling. We went back to the crib and we drank and played Monopoly all day and chilled.
Oh, I won
And
Monopoly.
Philly won because the
Yo.
OGs paved the way for her to win. So she I took an L. It is what it is. I don't take many L's, but I took an L.
But let me tell
She
y'all,
got it.
like, I don't think I'm ever gonna play Monopoly ever again. I think we paid. I was mad. I was mad.
Yo, talking about why?
4 hours?
Yo, we was playing Monopoly for it.
Yo, why y'all being mad? Discreet. Who's the OGs?
Nah, we
Yeah,
can't.
you
OGs,
see?
OG. If you know, you know. That's it. Period.
Yeah.
But we was just chilling or whatever.
I thought everyone knew, so I was like,
The boys.
Oh nah,
boys.
nobody don't know. Just our OG, the OG. That's it.
Understood doesn't need to be explained.
There we go. Jam Guns in the building.
Oh, that's...
Period. Give that man a mic.
He said what he
Period.
said.
That's why you got a mic. Period.
Yeah,
Nah, but we had fun, but we didn't do anything crazy. But it was great. Like we didn't even go outside. Like I spent no bread. I stayed right in the crib. We bought Domino's.
Okay.
We drank and we
So
chipped.
you spent a little bit of bread.
Yeah, but we split that
And we
up.
had
Like
some
$8.
candy.
We had candy. We was chilling. Like I don't know. We was just
fly.
chilling. That's the kind of Halloween
Chill.
I be doing. Like
Yo,
I said.
what happened to the good old nasty Halloweens where girls dressed up crazy? Like,
They was
there was
outside.
no
Was they
COVID.
outside?
COVID.
They was outside.
them
Them hoes was
You
outside.
can still do a little get together. Yo, y'all gotta dress up. See,
I'm
girls-
pretty
I-
sure people did.
They did. I seen people ball out.
Nah, not as much as they used to though. I seen yo.
Well, COVID,
I
you
seen
can't expect everything. A lot of people didn't want to come
I
out.
seen a lot.
But I
Like
seen a lot.
tutus.
What?
I seen tutus up to the
Fishnets.
stomach, and I was like, "What's the point?"
Yo, hold up,
I was like,
hold
"What's
up.
the point?"
How was the Poconos?
Ah, chill. Don't forget about that.
Oh man,
You know
put this
what's
man
so
on the spot.
Wait, you
I
went
did
to
go.
the
Did you go?
Poconos?
Oh,
I
so
did
you
go,
went.
but it
He
wasn't
was-
Halloween weekend. It was the week.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah,
the
nah,
week-
it wasn't.
Oh,
it was the week before.
Oh, so you did
so
go?
he did it.
I did
He
go.
He did it twice.
Okay.
2 times.
Oh,
No, I didn't do
yeah,
anything
yeah,
on
do that
Halloween.
for him.
I didn't do anything on Halloween because I just got back from Atlanta, so I was just chilling.
Okay, got you.
Oh
Copy.
yeah, you wasn't.
I forgot.
Yo,
These
I ain't gonna
big
front.
moves.
You and Denz be on some traveling, big travel time, man.
Yeah, I
Chill.
thought I'd be
Y'all got
traveling
money.
until I met Dennis. Like, I'd be like, "What you doing today?" I'm going to South Carolina in the morning. Oh,
That's
okay,
different.
copy. Then next weekend, what you doing this weekend, bro? So I'll be in Atlanta. Oh, copy, copy.
Y'all
Not my tax bracket.
y'all-
Copy.
y'all got money. I haven't traveled in a minute.
You know, you gotta experience
Yeah,
life,
travel,
man. You gotta experience
I
life.
love going away,
Definitely.
man. Wait, okay. Costume, Mr. Costume
yes.
OG over here.
Best
Yo.
costume of 2020. I don't care what nobody says.
I said,
Costumes.
Nah,
what was
Sorry,
you?
yes.
What was you?
The
Men in
weekend
Black.
Yeah. So first of all,
And then what were you?
I'm
Let's
gonna keep.
let's
alright,
hear this.
so first of all,
Cause my man King dressed.
yeah. First of all, I'm gonna be real with y'all. That was the best Halloween costume because that shit cost like $12.
Oh, which one? You had like 3.
Men in Black, I put on my when I
Oh.
wear to church. Yo, the one the black suit.
That it
The one
was
with the black
dope.
suit.
And then you had the little Kobe.
Yeah, see,
Kobe
that's the
King
reason why I
dog.
did that because I was like, I got a
Yeah,
dog.
that
so
was dope.
I
That
gotta
was
try
dope.
to tie in my first year with my
That was
dog.
dope.
Like next year, don't expect that. Next year, don't expect that. You know what I'm saying?
Dead.
And we bought him a little $4 little Halloween Chucky outfit.
I saw that. That was nice too.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
He was running up to the
Dope.
camera.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
dope.
Yeah, I didn't see
I
that.
didn't see
Yeah, I didn't see
that.
That was fire.
I got y'all. Listen, that's on my OnlyFans.
You bitch.
You got Kobe on OnlyFans.
Yeah, imagine
Yo,
that's nasty.
I'm dead. Yeah, that really
That's
is.
bad.
That's really disgusting.
But yeah, nah,
And then
I,
you was
Prince Akeem.
yes.
America.
Coming
There
to
we
America.
That was
go.
hard.
Prince Akeem. That was
Did you make that like homemade? Kind of just put it together,
Nah,
or did you purchase it like that?
purchased just the little piece. So it came with the little fake jewelry, but we added to it the red little stuff to it
Oh,
because
okay.
that's how it really was. And then it had like a fake little blazer that.
Okay.
Otherwise, it was the same pants and same shirt from the Men in Black joint.
I
Just
feel
switched up
you.
the tie. Oh, and the tie, it had a fake tie. I couldn't find my white bow tie. I ain't go for my brothers got me. I couldn't find that. So, but this nice light fun.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
That was
nice,
dope.
man. It
That was dope.
I was very impressed.
That was
OD
dope.
lit.
And don't think I forgot about you, Mr. Hippie.
Oh yeah. Me and my
Hippie
shorty.
over there.
But, yo,
that was mad cute.
That was very random because I was actually taking pictures at a gender reveal party and shorty hit me up because she was going there. Like, she wasn't even going at first. Then she was like, "Oh, it's mandatory." I'm like, "I'm the photographer. I'm not mandatory to do nothing."
Right.
But she was like, "I'm coming," so I was like, "All right, fuck it." Like I never did it before.
It was
so
mad
it was like,
dope though. It looked mad like organic. Like I could see you being a hippie. Like that was cute.
We was bunning splits on the rooftop. Shout out to my boy Louis B. It was a nice little vibe.
Oh yeah, that was
He had a nice that was a nice setup.
Congratulations on him having a daughter. That's a fact. Yo, why it take girls to make guys want to do cute shit like dress up?
That's y'all excuse.
Because y'all would
want to do it, but y'all can't just bust out and say, "I feel like looking cute today." You need an excuse.
No.
She's kind of 50%.
She said it for me.
She's kind of 50% right. We're just not gonna be like, let me get dressed up. If we got Shorty and she's like, let's wear this. We're kind of like, that's fire. Let's do it.
Right, and you was talking about I gotta put on this costume.
You was
hyped. And look at you. Starting on the gram. I was like, look at this guy.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it correct.
I feel that.
You can't have step. Even though I ain't go front. I didn't like the picture I took because it was a little messed up. But
I seen you said that.
Yeah.
I was like, Trip is doing the most. He was like, my jewelry's messed up in it, but it's alright.
It gotta be perfect.
It was still nice, man. It was still fire.
Nah, it was dope.
It's the little things. It's the little things.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. We living in some scary times. Yesterday was election day, so I ain't go for a timeout. Let me
check.
Give a hand for everybody who went out and voted, man. For real. That's big. That's big. Y'all don't realize how important it is to go out and vote, man.
For real.
Because there's a lot of people who I know who didn't vote. And shout out to Shaq, he was one of them. Oh yeah, Shaq, we gonna put you on blast. I told him.
Name drop.
Huh?
Wow,
Shaq loud.
She told
Shaq.
Loud, yeah. Yo, loud Philly forgot all about you, brother, man. She said
it's so funny because it's funny because it's like every episode he's not here. You feel me? We have to bring his presence here. Like you feel me? You just gotta. You feel me?
Oh yeah, we killed him in the group chat because Lil Pump endorsed Trump. That was when we killed him the other day.
Lil Pimp or Lil Pump?
Lil Pump.
Lil Pimp.
I thought his name was Lil Pump.
That's what.
Nah, but
that's what Mr. Trump called him.
For real?
You didn't see the video?
I seen the video. I missed that. That went over my head.
He said, "Do y'all know who Lil Pimp is?"
Oh nah.
Bring up Lil Pump.
Nah.
I said, nah. I'm not calling this man Lil Pimp.
But yeah.
But I mean, who is Lil Pimp? I mean, who cares?
Nah, I mean,
Lil Pump.
That's Shaq's.
That's Shaq. Well, Shaq does endorse 6ix9ine. So
he endorses fuckery.
Shaq is in a whole nother category.
Lil Pump was his favorite artist. For real? Yeah, he was dead. Like, wow. When we first started, did y'all remember? He was favorite artist.
Yeah, favorite.
So,
I mean, I remember, but like, serious, what songs does he have that's on the radio?
I don't know.
Gucci Gang.
Gucci Gang.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
And the song with...
You're such a...
Yeah, with Kanye.
I love it.
That's where he came. That's when he really, like, dropped.
Oh, that makes sense why he likes Trump, because of
Kanye.
Whatever. All right, but
you threw it back. There we go. Okay, we connect the dots.
But for everybody who voted, good job. Not telling you who to vote for, even though it should be clear. Mm-hmm. Unless you're making big time money, you know who you should be voting for. But that's neither here or there. I just want to congratulate those people who actually went out there and voted, man.
I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Devil's advocate question. So I saw somebody posted on their Instagram. You know how everybody's going off on people that didn't vote and kind of shaming them for not voting?
Yeah, correct.
I seen someone post something that I felt was dope. Like they were like, for the people who didn't vote, we shouldn't shame them in this election because Biden really isn't the greatest.
No.
Neither is Trump. So the people who did vote, I assume, voted for the lesser evil, right? But she was like, you shouldn't be shaming people who didn't vote because, like, some people feel like, why am I voting for somebody I don't fuck with? And that's personal.
Yeah.
And, I mean, she elaborated. I'm not going to say it. I don't remember everything she said. But when she said that, I kind of was like, oh, that's true. Because that's how I felt at first. I was like, okay, it's Biden or Trump. And then it's like, okay, I know for sure I don't want Trump again. Yeah. But it's like, he's really not that great of a nigga either. Like, so are you really shaming people for not voting?
Yes. I'm 1,000%.
I will. I agree.
And I'll let you go before me, Malk.
Let's talk about it.
You came hot though, so
I'll
say a little something so you can go. But no, you do shame them because, like you said, it comes down to the lesser of two evils. We already know
either one is going to.
We already know Trump and what he's promoting: violence, hate, and everything else. So Biden's not promoting that, so we might as well just go with him, even though he's not the greatest of all people either. Back in the day, he was getting black people locked up for having barely a dime bag on them. Yeah. In jail of weed. He enforced it crazy. Right. He was heavy on it. So yeah. And I'm sure he's still doing whatever now. But like you said, lesser of two evils. Trump, we won out. So let's get him out of here, and then we'll deal with the next election after Biden. So. All right.
Agreed.
There's never going to be a such thing as a perfect candidate. So we can get that out of our head, right? There's never going to be a candidate that everybody loves. Mm-hmm. All right. I shame these people who don't vote. I do. Because work, what are you doing? Stop it. It's privilege. It's privilege, right? When our ancestors fought to get rights to vote, do you think that there was some guy who was running for president who was like, yo, listen, I'm going to give black people all their rights. I'm going to give them everything that we took from them. No. It was the lesser of two evils at that time, too. But we fought and died, literally, to vote. So when you're sitting home and saying, oh, there's a lesser of two evils, I don't like neither one of them. You keep waiting, you're never going to vote. Kanye West voted for the first time at 40 for himself. It sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, this is very serious, but that was dumb funny.
Really can't. And we're going to get to him, too. And we're going to get to him. That's later on. But it comes down to it's privilege. It's, yes, when you look at Biden, you see that's what he did with the
and that's only one of a million things he did.
Yeah. But when you look at Trump and you just see as a person, like, dog, he took out a whole page front article on the Central Park 5 for them to get the death penalty. For 5 guys who were innocent for a crime. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's racist beyond belief.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? And for those people who are like, yo, I'm not into politics. I don't really know. I always tell people, not knowing is ignorant. Choosing to not know is ignorant. Correct. Not knowing is okay. That's an accident. Yeah. But when you choose to not know, you're being ignorant. Uh-huh. Yo, it don't take much to Google what these people want to do. Go on Google. What policies Donald Trump wants, policies Joe Biden wants. You can Google it and it comes up on Google. The first thing first thing that pops up.
And you Google everything and they tell you. And you Google everything else.
But what if you really don't fuck with either one? Are you really supposed to just vote for somebody because
then vote independent? Yeah. Do something. Vote. Yeah. There's issues that people don't realize, like, you have to care about issues. This is your life. It's your livelihood. You can't care about what's going on in hip hop more than what's going on in the world.
I mean, you can't even say that you're not even about politics when your whole life is political.
It is.
Everything you do is political. So for you to say, I don't really know about that politics, you are ignorant. And I don't understand what people think when they don't vote. Like, what, you not gonna live here? Like, you just not gonna vote because so that's not your president?
Exactly.
Like, you still need to abide by the policies that they're gonna put in place. So you not voting is you not doing anything that don't even serve you.
Mm-hmm. At all.
As a person, like, you know, like Triff was saying earlier, we fought as African Americans, and we fought for the right to vote. So like that, you know, we're fighting for the right to be human in a lot of people's eyes, and the eyes of the law, like,
right.
And it you know, you just should, like, whether it's, you know, somebody you don't like or you don't, you got to have a say as to what's going on in your, you know, community, because you don't it's a lot going on.
I think there's serious issues with people who don't vote, because I feel like that's one of those things where you avoid things, you avoid problems. Yep. It's like, well, that's a big problem, so I'm gonna walk the other way. Mm-hmm. And you're taking the you think you're taking the easy way out, and you're not solving no problems. Like, the problem's still gonna be here. At least try and be part of the solution.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, absolutely.
That was very well said from everyone here. I like to play devil's advocate.
Oh, for sure.
But I mean, I know a lot of people were really, really going off on people And she went a lot deeper into why she felt the need to say that. And I kind of was like, damn, because in the beginning, that's how I felt. Because I didn't know who the hell, I'm not into politics, right? But trying to educate myself on politics, I was like, okay, let me look. I know damn well I didn't want Trump. I knew that. I didn't even need to look up anything he did. But I was like, well, who's this other guy? Because I heard about the law. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay. Then you start digging. And when you start digging, you start revealing mm-hmm. All the things that Biden did do in his past times and even some, recent incidents. And I was kind of like, okay, well, I don't fuck with him neither. So why I gotta vote? Mm-hmm. But I knew in my head it was gonna be one of the two. Mm-hmm. So I obviously had to go with one of the two. But when she said that, I was kind of like, wow, a lot of people probably did feel like that. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. Do you think we could have done anything more?
Well, I'll say this before I answer that. Yeah. I'll go back to how they feel about Biden.
Oh, yeah.
Like I understand and you have a right to be like, yo, I don't want to mess with him. Yeah. Like what he did to us before was wrong. And I agree. And I strongly 100%. Agree. But you have to understand there's a thing called growth, right? Every corporation, every business, you know what I'm saying? If you look at in the past was a racist company. Look Coca-Cola, look at Sprite. Of course. Now Sprite is doing commercials with Black Lives Matter. We working with Black Lives. Uh-huh. They didn't start out like that. Right. Listen, these are candidates running for president that are 60 plus years old, 50 years old. Right. Older white men. Right. Of course they were racist at some point in their life. Right. But now they grew up that way. Of course, they grew up that way. So now what I can see from Joe Biden is that he's like, well, we were wrong. But what I did was I wrote something. It wasn't the best law.
Did he say that?
It messed. He said. Okay. He said it was. He going back. He said looking back. He see that was wrong, and he wants to right those wrongs. So I rather that than somebody who's like, yo, I'm racist. And this is how I'm being. This is how I am. That's it.
Exactly.
Like there's no growth there. Right. My guy went from being a just a rich guy to president and hasn't changed a lick in his character. This is the guy who's leading your country, who's going to other countries to represent what your country is supposed to be. Right. As much as I even tell y'all I don't like representing the USA and how much USA, the American flag doesn't resonate with me. As much as I always say that, I still want the person, exactly, I live here. The person who runs the country to have some damn character, have some respect, have some class. And when he goes to other places, he knows how to handle himself. You know what I'm saying? That matters still. And people are just like, nah, son, listen, man. And then these...
Get Chip
these Trump...
No,
I'm just saying. And then these Trump supporters that kill me.
Oh, man.
They kill me because the ones who going hard talking about like, yo, if he loses, we're going to shoot up in civil war. Yo, dog, Trump does nothing for you guys. You don't make that much money. Trump, and those are the same people who are like, yo, the country needs to run like a business. Right. Well, if it's run like a business, you guys y'all ain't gonna be eating.
There you go.
Y'all not gonna be eating. And the country shouldn't ever be run like a business because the country's not a business. It's not McDonald's. It's business in the country, but the country is not a business.
That's it right there. Go ahead and preach, man.
You know what I'm saying? So what people gotta understand is you gotta think. You gotta really think and think about like who you want leading your country. Right. What do you want representing you as a whole, your nation? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not no patriot. Yeah. At all. You know what I'm saying? But come on.
Right.
To me, it's a clear. If you're the average Joe, it's a clear answer. Now, if you somebody who you making big time money, you high six figures, millionaire, and you vote for Trump, I can't knock you because financially he is helping you. Are you a corporation? He's looking out for you. So it's in your best interest to vote to the right, to vote for Trump. You make $750 an hour when you talk about y'all vote for Trump. Yo, dog, you playing yourself.
Right.
It's like being a slave and Harriet Tubman coming to you saying, "Come with me." You like, nah, I'm good. Like you play yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
and he's putting all this emphasis on what's going to happen to the stock market if he don't get elected. And it's crazy because out of the Americans, only 50% of Americans are even like less than that, even have stock.
Yeah.
So it's like you're trying to attract these types of people and telling them it's gonna be this major like
because the people
issue.
who are involved with it are heavily involved with it, and that would make a decision for them.
People live on
So
that,
right?
Yep.
So that would be a deal breaker.
Yeah.
To some people.
How y'all feel about the 60,000 the people who voted over 60,000 people who voted for Kanye?
I'm not surprised.
A waste of vote.
I'm really not.
With the way 2020's been going, I kind of expected
Are you
that.
not to like? Come on, I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised with 60,000. Jesus.
I'm not surprised. But I mean, it's. I feel like that was the stupid. Like that was that I don't know who to vote for, or the really just dumb ones who just did dumb shit. But I mean, some people are really, really fuck with Kanye like that. Like they really believe that he should be a president. I've been saying that Kanye's been mentally ill since his mom died, but that's just me.
I'm like,
he's never visited that demon.
He's mentally
yeah
unstable. So how can people be like, yo, he could be a president? Like, dog, he can't take care of himself all the time.
That's a fact.
60,000, over 60,000 people felt otherwise.
He blamed Black Twitter for getting liposuction. You think he can handle the pressure of being a president?
Commander in chief?
Well, I don't think anybody thought Trump could, and Trump got in. So I think that's why people are like,
and
he paved the way that like anybody could be fucking president. Like,
we ain't 100% in full on war right now. Where something's going on somewhere, but we ain't in full on war. But that's what we expected.
Mm-hmm.
We at war here.
Correct, with each other.
We at war here.
I reneged my whole statement.
I just, like it's like and y'all, for those who listening, first of all, shout out to our YouTube listenership. Shout out to our iTunes and SoundCloud listenership. This isn't like we're not trying to make it a political episode because I know this isn't a political podcast, but
I mean, we gotta talk about it.
Exactly.
It's important.
It's happening right now.
Yeah, like we at war here. Mm-hmm. I ain't never seen so many open racist people in my life.
Right. Like I knew they were all there. I didn't know that they were there.
Correct. Like gave him the energy to be openly racist. Because he is.
They were here yesterday.
They
were outside yesterday.
They were.
In Yonkers.
Yo.
On the McLean side, bro.
OD. They was out there. OD on like over the bridge on Central. Heavy.
What?
Heavy.
Yo. So
bro,
it's funny because we was just talking about the me traveling thing. I went to Colorado. I want to say the week like if it wasn't last weekend, it was the week. I don't even remember what week it was. But I went to Colorado, right? And we stayed up in the mountains, and there was so many different Trump the flags outside the door and all types of stuff, and we're in a cabin in the woods, like. So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So we started driving to like downtown and like over the like the overpasses and stuff like that. They got dudes with the freezing cold. It's like 0 degrees outside,
scary,
and they're standing out there with the signs up. There was one dude for Biden and Kamala Harris. Like that shit was crazy. Like
it's scary outside, bro. It's scary.
It's getting really spooky out here.
Like I've never seen election turn into a prep rally.
Right.
It's like a tailgate for Super Bowl.
It is.
I ain't never
you gotta
seen
see them. Like they're outside. Like they're outside. And that's like you said, I know a few people that voted for Trump but don't support him. Mm-hmm. They claim it's financial reasons.
How much they make?
I understand. I don't know. But they do. They're not. Cool. Right, but they're not celebrities either. But they're somewhere in that. So whatever he's doing, it helps them. Mm-hmm. But they don't support him. Like they won't be out there with any flags, but they voted for him. How do you feel about that?
You're supporting him.
But how you feel about what if it's your man's?
Yo, I'm gonna be honest.
Does that end friendship?
My circle,
for me,
no.
It makes me look at you completely different if you are a Trump supporter, because there's a lot of people, and I wanted to ask y'all this too. Because I've unfollowed and I blocked a lot of people on social media this last year.
Facebook is just
gone. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Like I unfriended and unfollowed a lot of people.
I just don't want to see it.
Just because I think a lot of it is. It's not policy. Like if you feel a different way because of policy, I can live with that. Like I could have a friend that's Republican. I'm Democratic. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I understand if it's about policy and you tell me like, yo, I agree this way. I feel like this way. I feel like this way. Cool. I'm pro life. You pro choice. Cool. You have different opinions. Cool. But when it comes to like, yo, dog, you look how your man is acting. Look what he's saying, and you acting like yo, bro, it's not even that serious. Like it's not that serious. I'm still supporting him. It don't matter. Like that's when I'm like, yo, bro, I can't mess with you because our morals are just totally different.
Yeah.
And I don't want your morals to rub off on me. So listen, I can't. I cleanse my diet of certain people. You know what I'm saying? And respectfully.
Respectfully.
And that's how it should be.
Like there's no issue, no animosity, but I just can't get down with that ideology.
I felt that I had to unfollow a friend. But he was wilding, so he had to go. He asked me, he was like, yo, you blocked me on Facebook? And I'm just like, bro, you're kind of wilding on my timeline. I already knew you were a supporter, but I don't want to see it on my timeline, and I don't want you arguing with people because then it just keeps popping up every fucking where, and I don't want to see that because now I'm looking at you completely different. Like I understood in a way, respectfully, that you voted for the nigga. Fine, everyone can do their own thing, but bro,
what you're posting,
you're not about to try to fight with people on Facebook.
Yeah,
that's like
Trump is the best person for our country.
That's like when I was in college, right?
You can't listen to.
He was like, "Oh, you really blocked me." I said, "Yeah."
I had a media in America class in college right before I graduated, right around the time that Trump was running the first time. And I remember like a couple of my classmates, white dudes, they was like, yo, I didn't vote, but if I would have voted for Trump. Ooh. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you feel me? Keep your opinion to yourself.
Right.
I didn't ask you to start this conversation. That's fine with me.
Cool.
They was like, yeah, but he's not a bad guy. I said, look,
they be doing too much.
Now you're talking about his.
I'm like, yo, I didn't have any, you feel me, any beef with you before this, but let's not start this.
Let's not even do it. Like,
you know,
stay
like,
dangerous, bro.
I see where you're trying to get, where you're trying to go for, but just keep that to yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Like, please.
Trying to get a rise out of it. And that's what I feel like all the supporters do, blocking the bridges.
What they do.
They're trying to antagonize us and want us to act that way. And tell you, we just gotta
respectfully.
Yeah, disrespectfully.
Respectfully,
keep that over there.
Yeah, keep it over there.
So now you're stopping me from getting to work.
Right. Like, yeah.
So now if I get out the car and beat you up, now I'm the bad guy.
Right.
You feel me?
Like, it's crazy.
The amount of people that showed up, because you said you saw it.
Yeah. I wrote right by it.
The amount of people. And then, let me let you.
Nah.
Let me let you go.
You can continue. But
wait, real quick. We need to stop not having a podcast because whenever we don't, it's like he's sexually frustrated from not having the podcast because he builds so much stuff up.
And
then when he comes back, you feel
and
me?
He's mad spicy. You
he's
see
spicy, like
coming hot.
You feel me? Like, damn,
preaching.
This nigga's sexually frustrated when he does a podcast. I've never seen it before.
I'm not trying to preach.
At first, I thought you was trying to switch the topic. I'm like,
nah. He can talk about what he got to talk. But
being sexually frustrated.
I was like, oh shit.
He be having to get something off after a while.
It's just a lot of noticing things.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Because when we don't pod every week, there's more for me to be like
to build on.
I'll talk about that.
But
y'all want to bring up the point. Let's talk about my man from Yonkers Voice.
He's not your man's.
Let's talk about
Talk about him.
Let's talk about him.
Shout out to you because you have me blocked. Cornball.
Yo, I'm coming for your head right now.
Yes! He said what he said.
I'm hyping you up. OD. Go.
It's coming for his neck for me.
And none of us know about it. So, in detail.
So I'm listening, sir.
I'm going to move the mic. I don't want to say nothing.
I'm going to keep it very respectful. Because let me start out and say this. Do y'all know his name? I don't know his name.
Baru Francois. I don't know. But
never heard of him.
From here.
All right.
That was a really good guess. I don't know where you got that name from. But
is that really his name?
I don't know. Rubu.
I'm going to look it up.
Or something. I don't know.
Yeah, look it up and get back to me. So to the Yonkers Voice guy, I'm gonna tell you right now. I have a lot of respect for what you're trying to do. right? What you're trying to do isn't easy. As far as he's trying to cover news, he's trying to cover, you're trying to cover local news. So I understand that part.
That part.
So yesterday, and this isn't a personal attack. This is just my opinion on. I don't want to say the way you carry your business.
Talk about it.
So yesterday I tweeted. I seen all the Trump cars and stuff.
Mm-hmm. He was there.
Yeah, and he was there covering
not
it.
Support.
And I just wrote SMH. Yeah, at Yonkers Voice. Dude is there for the Trump rally in Yonkers right now, but was MIA when my people came out in thousands for the Black Lives Matter protest.
Is this true, sir?
So he ended up coming to the Black Lives Matter joint at the end. And he tried to hit me like, yo, I was there the whole time walking. No, you weren't.
No, he
right?
wasn't.
Because
that's why Jaquan called him out.
Yeah, he wasn't. And then he hit me. He hit me with the "Were you there?"
Ooh,
and
yeah, he was spicy.
Yeah. But then he hit me with the. He hit me with the. If you were there, you would have seen me. Let's get this clear. No. My guy, I don't know what you look like. I don't know who you are. I just know it's Yonkers Voice. That's all I know. I don't know who you are. Don't know what you look like. I don't search for you.
So he's adding you? Because
he was adding me back. He was adding me back.
Okay.
So, and I retweeted
this is on Twitter.
Yeah, it's on Twitter. Twitter. So I
didn't even know he had a Twitter.
I didn't think he was gonna reply. I was surprised. I was like,
no, he'd be ready.
It was funny.
He like drama.
It was funny. My shorty was like, "Don't reply back," and I was like, "Chill. This is fun.
Yeah,
this is good pod conversation. I need it.
Yeah, period.
I need the views.
Because I want to know. I really want to know about him.
The subscribes.
So,
but yeah.
So I'm like, yo, my issue with him is, you covered the Black Lives Matter thing, right? He says he covered it, but the videos I seen from you was the part where we stopped traffic on the Sawmill. And when I say we, I wasn't there, but my people. Mm-hmm. That's what I seen. And that's what it looks like you covered.
Everyone see. Like,
you covered the same thing News 12 covered. Which was, the angle was Black Lives Matter, stop Sawmill traffic.
Yeah, that was the headline.
Making us look like we're disruptive.
That was the headline.
Compared to yesterday, when I seen you, you were there talking to them.
For about an hour.
Interviewing them. Talking to them how they feel the way they feel.
Talk about it.
Like, it's a complete different narrative from what you did with us.
Yeah.
The narrative is different. You feel me? So, I'm like, yo, bro. Ooh. I don't appreciate that. And I don't appreciate when there's a lot of positive things in Yonkers that go on. But whenever there's a robbery in Yonkers, if there's a robbery, if there's a shooting, if there's a stabbing, I go on Facebook, Yonkers Voice is there.
Because his son is a cop.
Jaywan just did a big book bag giveaway, or back to school giveaway on Labor Day. He wasn't promoted it for a very long time. Mm-hmm. He wasn't there. Right?
He wouldn't go because Jaywan told him by himself.
Yeah.
At the painting, was it the painting of Black Lives Matter? I don't know which video it was, but he posted it when Jaywan went off on him.
Who posted? Jaywan posted it?
No, Yonkers Voice posted him getting his ass cut.
Yeah.
They told him the same thing you told him to his face. Like, and he knows that.
Like fine. He had a personal issue with John, fine.
It's not even personal. But he said the same thing.
But I mean, if people are noticing it, you know what I'm saying?
You're not wrong. Like,
it's a trend, it's a pattern.
Like,
and then Project Inspired Yonkers does things all the time in Yonkers. There's youth leaders, Felicia. Like, there's people in Yonkers who do nothing but positive things in Yonkers all the time.
Yeah.
It's not hard to find.
Yeah.
So reach out to those people as well. Just like when you cover those negative things, cover those things.
Yeah.
Because those events don't get coverage. If you're supposed to be as local Yonkers gets or whatever the saying is, you should be there.
Right.
I'm not. You keep asking if I'm there. I'm not the news media guy. I do a podcast.
There you go.
And I interview people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go to events necessarily, even though I've done it. But if I go to events, it's only positive events that we're covering. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have negative every once in a while, but the majority of where he gets his views, like, he does it for views, and the views are coming from negative sources. Like, you're literally trying to be a News 12 or whatever the case is. They only pull up when the shit gets bad. Mm-hmm. They don't pull up
when it's good
for the good things, or maybe not I shouldn't say shouldn't, but the majority of the time they don't pull up for the good stuff. And he never does. So that's why I asked him, like, who made you the voice of Yonkers, though? Because if you're the voice of Yonkers, you should be promoting everything inside Yonkers.
Because every time I see something positive in Yonkers, it's by McLean. It's at an Irish spot. It's at an Italian spot. When they doing something. I'm like, go by the square. Go check that out when they're doing positive stuff. There's young black leaders who are doing things constantly for the youth that need promotion, that need that, I want to be on, give me a platform. And you're just ignoring it.
Yeah. Because that to him don't give views.
Yeah, and I'm not.
That's what it's about.
Views,
like,
man.
cut it out.
And I'm not. You know,
spent like an hour and a half at that Trump thing. Like, even if you wanted to cover it, show it, and dip, he interviewed all of them.
He wanted to do more for them than the Black Lives Matter. Apparently,
and it's so true because
I want to hear what you have to say.
This is when we first started.
I was in Barbados. So I don't know.
I did some reporting with him. So I would be the one on the mic, interviewing people, going around with him, doing that. And sometimes he put me in uncomfortable situations where he'd be like, all right, so ask this question. And I was like, but why am I asking a whole adverse question when we're not really here to talk about that? And you trying to give me the mic?
Oh, yeah. Make sure our subscribers could hear Philly be on the mic.
But so that's why when we always talk about Yonkers Voice, I try to constantly figure out how I feel about it. Because when I was working with him, I was getting those vibes. And we wasn't even talking about, what stories are you covering? It was within any story. It was always like this left field. And that's part of the reason why I couldn't do it. Because it's just not in my character. And since I published the book, and there's even some more backstory, even, if you really want to talk about it, there's other people that you could bring in to talk about Yonkers Voice and how they feel about it. But I know that he's been asking me to come and talk about my book. And I push it off, and he's probably going to watch this. So he's going to know I'm pushing off doing my book interview with you because you're going to rip it apart. You're going to make it about...
It's going to be about something deep.
It's going to be about something else. A person. It's going to be versus my story and how a mother and daughter survives.
Right.
You're going to really make it about something it's not supposed to be about. And I'm going to end up disrespecting you on your own show.
Yeah.
So that is why this is the best, option possible. I'm not going to go on and talk about my book. Because
I don't think he deserves that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was in Barbados when he came to the Rise or whatever this was, but just seeing it, all you have to do is just look at it and you can see, like, it's playing out. Like, it's very, even like the fight that was in that supermarket.
Which one?
The one in the square, man.
That's
Shop Fair. Shop Fair. It's called Shop Fair. The one next to C.H. Martin.
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah. They had like a little scuffle in there, and the guy that was supposedly robbing the store, he says he wasn't robbing the store. He was black, and the Latinos jumped him, but they fucked him up. Like, they had 12 people from the supermarket come out and fuck him up, and he's in there
getting it all.
Interviewing everybody from different people's point of view, and everybody just kept coming at him in the comments. And I started looking into the page, and I'm like, wow, what they saying is real. You only show up for the negative shit. If you go on his page, it's all negative, basically. And anything that is positive, it's based around something negative.
And that's why,
bro, how are you the voice of Yonkers and you're not even in promoting anything?
But that's why Yonkers has that
negative stigma.
That stigma.
That
negative stigma of, you from Yonkers, there's nothing good that goes on over there.
Right.
And there's
so much.
There is so much good here.
There's so much talent.
Yo, Styles P stay on the block in front of Juices for Life. Doing things for the kids. Giving back. They had the whole Yonkers app shut. Was he there?
No.
Probably not. But God forbid if Styles P get locked up in front of Juices for Life, he gonna be... You know, like, bro, your son's a cop. Like, we know your backstory. That's why you know about everything negative going on. Your son, there's a shooting. Why do you think he's the first person everywhere? Mm-hmm. He'd be there before the cops. Mm-hmm. Like, how, nigga? Your son is giving you the word. Like, what is a cop? What kind of information is the cop? You know, the times your son is running around is going to be probably for negative shit. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's what he posts.
And that's
like,
my issue.
what?
That was my issue with him. And then that's what he was saying that, and he hit me with I'm only one person, bro. I'm like,
bro, don't give us that.
I don't want to hear that.
You one person, but you be everywhere, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
At every negative situation, you're there. Like, but you're one person.
If you're one person, I'm not going to the negative stuff. Give me the events. I'll go cover the events because I'm not going to every little thing.
Sucker,
but fine, like if you're gonna be everywhere, you got to be everywhere.
Right.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's my issue with him. That's my
so that was the back and forth.
Yeah, it was
not really just sharing your opinion.
Yeah. That's
so maybe this is what we should do. Maybe we should just flood Yonkers Voice with all of the great things happening in Yonkers.
There you go.
Yo, cover this. Yo, cover that. This is coming up.
Yo, but
that way,
do it.
He has no excuse.
No excuse.
So now if he just doesn't do it, bro, that's just on him.
Right, and now you're really about to be exposed.
Time out. I'm gonna tell him this too.
Oh, you scared me.
No. I
thought we had
no.
I
was not recording the whole time. Like I thought.
I was about to say that.
No.
I was like, oh nah, what's going on?
I say we are bugging.
Technical.
Say we drinking.
Yeah, for real.
It was a little. It rubbed me the wrong way too. I'm not gonna front. You know, like you look for support, of course, right? We all look for support when we do something. Mm-hmm. But I remember for like almost a month and a half straight, every time we came out with a podcast episode, I tried to put on the Yonkers Voice page. Every single time. Because I was like, in the description, I was like, yo, dope podcast in Yonkers for the youth and middle-aged adults, young adults. And I will always put that joint. And I will always put it. And I'm like, dang, yo, why I never see on the page?
Repost nothing.
My son was hitting me with the decline for like a month straight. Like I'm like, dang.
And he be on.
I know.
Because once you say something negative, he be ready.
That's why I'm saying.
He be ready, bro. I watch his page. I research his page, bro. I see how he moves.
That's why I was like.
That's how he does.
Yeah, like, I'm like, yo, if you're supposed to be young, you're supposed to be putting people on to everything.
I can't. That's how he be. I'm telling you.
Podcasts, everything. Like, yo, son, this is a new dope thing in Yonkers. Y'all should check out.
And if it is positive, it's probably the people that's like he really, really fucks with. Those couple of people that he fucks with. I feel like those are the positive things he does. But outsourcing, like just random positive people, I don't see any.
Or just change your name. Why is it Yonkers Voice if it's
why are you the voice of Yonkers?
Negative.
Who crowned you that, bro?
I heard he's not even from Yonkers.
He's not, right?
You feel me?
I don't know. That's what I
Please
heard.
change your name.
I don't remember if he's from Yonkers or not, but I know that he's been in Yonkers. I don't remember if he's from Yonkers.
Let me not even pull up the.
There could have been something.
There ain't no could have been. I see. No. I have the article.
Oh my God.
Well,
this
turned real.
But yeah, like don't put maybe like consider like maybe a petition should go out and say continue doing the type of news you doing, but for you to represent Yonkers, it's not fair. It's not right. Mm-hmm. You're not representing us.
All he's gonna tell you is, well, then you do it.
So bro, maybe I should.
Like maybe a couple. Like yo, bro, when he blocked me, I literally all I said was like, I was like, hey, are you really from Yonkers? And he was like, what's it to you? I deleted the thing. And I was like, my mans, I'm just asking you because you seem to like be advocating for Yonkers, but all I see is negative. And he was like, okay. And I said, so you don't have nothing to say to that? Like, you don't think that J1 was right for going off on you? He literally said exactly what you just said. And he was like, if you're talking about the Black Lives Matter thing, I was there, and whoever has a problem with it could just talk to me. And I'm like, I am talking to you. Like, what? And he was like, well, if you have a problem with the way I run my page, you should do your own, and block me. Like, legit. And he does it to I've seen it, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways, he definitely has an article. I'll share it with the group.
Well,
but he has an article.
Well, I want to tell y'all, and I don't really care because I know he has mad people on his page that support him and like him. I'll be honest with you.
He's probably getting endorsed by so many different types of places and stuff to do the type of stuff he does.
Respect it, but I don't care because listen, I don't care to be liked by everybody. If you're liked by everybody, you're doing something wrong. So correct. I don't care. Just wanted to put that out there.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
but
off him, but that's what it was with that situation. I wanted to give you.
I missed that, so I'm happy you shared that.
People, some people hit me up like, "Yo, bro, why don't even argue with him?" I'm like, I had time.
Yeah,
I had time
today.
I had time last night.
Respectfully,
I put 2K on pause and said, I can do this.
The fact that your shorty said don't even reply back, he said, "Nah, I got this.
This is fun.
Said,
right, I got this.
This is gonna be fun. I can do this.
I'm telling you,
I can do it." But we talked. What else? We already talked about the unfollow people, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, when we talked about the different people with different views. Could you date somebody who had different views than y'all?
Ooh. So not friendships, but relationships.
A relationship, yeah. That's what I want.
All right, so I'm on a dating app, right?
Tinder, Bumble, Plenty of Fish.
Hinge.
I
heard of that.
Yeah, she don't do no Plenty of Fish. She ain't no fish. Hinge. Like, Plenty of Fish is the old one. That's the one you go in there to boom, bang, bim, and go.
What? Which one?
Plenty of Fish. That's what
Malcolm about to download
it. So Hinge is cool, and I actually did go on a date.
Nice.
Right, the date was cool. And I ended up asking him, because I was like, yo, so, with the election coming up, like, I'm not, like, asking you who you voting for. But, like, are you, like...
Who you voting for?
Is that too much?
I don't know who you voting for, but who are you voting for?
Right? How did you ask that, though? Like, at what point of the first date do you bring that up? Like, well, your salmon's good, but, so who the fuck is you voting for?
Appetizers, that's a perfect opening question.
Right,
I agree.
Oh, my God. She got right to it.
So then he's like, oh, well, I'm just with the poor people. I'm not ready to, I'm not Republican yet.
What?
And I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Check, please.
You gotta do that at dessert, so you can just wait. Okay, so I'm out.
But it's interesting though, like on the dating app, like you could literally say what political views you're looking for. And what, like, basically the whole type of person you're looking for. And some of these people don't even put their political views on it because if you do, like, you won't get a lot of options.
Correct.
Right.
A lot of, like, white men don't put what their political views are.
Yo, why? Yo, it's crazy. Because why people do that? So it's crazy. White people are really down to talk about, like, at my job.
Tell me about it, corporate, right?
At my job, even at my job now, at my old job, white guys used to tell me like what they used to do with their wives in bed. But then when it's time for like to vote and stuff, you be like, yo, who you looking to vote for? That's none of your business. Yeah. I'm like, yo.
Oh, you got the opposite. Mine be talking about politics all throughout the office, and I'm like, motherfucker.
Even at my job now,
you're not supposed to.
You can't. You talk politics. You start to see people be like,
yeah.
Especially nowadays, you can't help but look at people like,
yeah. I'm telling you, they be talking.
Yeah, talk about some sex with their wives. They open like, yeah, man. She blew me yesterday. Like, what? Wait, yo, bro, you talk about that, but you not down to talk about who you voting for?
I just feel like when you have different political views as far as like, conservative or like being a liberal, it's like that comes with what you were saying before, like certain morals and values. Mm-hmm. And if we're supposed to be a union and, moving together, like, and something happens, one of them that's just really obvious is like, all right, so we together for a while and now we about to have some kids, or maybe I get pregnant by accident, birth control don't always work. Mm-hmm. And I'm pro-choice and you're pro-life. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So those are those things that I think.
But could you say the same for religious views?
I mean, yes, but then it's like, you could. It just really depends, like, how you want to run your relationship.
I guess those conversations are more in the beginning. You gotta have this conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
Philly sat down and said,
I agree with that. So like,
before we
go further,
Are you pro-life or pro-choice?
I love
y'all
that.
don't want to date me.
Election
Are you
votes on
pro-choice?
Monday.
Okay.
Are we gonna make it this date 2?
You're right. Like, are we gonna vote together?
I'm gonna start going on dates with my notes and just have a list of questions. So I got a couple questions for you.
Pro-choice or pro-life?
Yo,
Okay,
I do not play. It's so funny because there was some like
Clearly.
when I think I was talking to somebody
Ready.
and there was some guy I was interested in, and I'm like, so yeah, I'm gonna find out this, and one of my friends was like, yo, chill, like you don't ask all them questions up front. I'm like, so then what we doing?
Why are you wasting? You gonna waste my time?
Like,
what if I like you and now you're like,
do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids?
Yeah.
Where do you want to
I
live?
feel
Those
you.
questions become more important as you get older. Back then when we were younger, I didn't care about any of those questions.
I don't know, but I feel like that's a lot though. Some of the questions are a lot.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be.
But bro, you're asking me if I want to be married to you. I don't even.
Not to
I
me,
don't
just
know
in
what
general.
to say.
Just in general.
Say.
Do you see marriage in your future? Do you see kids?
Oh, that okay.
Yeah.
You said, do you want to get
No.
married?
She just.
Oh,
That's what I
alright.
meant. She's just asking
I'm
in
just
general.
saying,
Like,
like,
But what
these
if
types
the
of
person's
questions.
not comfortable yet? Like I feel like I'm.
then
a
you're not for
little
me.
private.
You're not for me
Okay,
then.
then I feel
I'm
that.
an extrovert. I'm asking these questions.
Air 5.
Oh, I
I'm
feel
asking
you.
these questions.
I'm different. I don't like.
I want to know
I
up
want to
front.
know if I fuck with you first. Like you don't need to know about my life.
I'm not
yet.
asking your favorite color
Now,
no more.
I'm gonna be
I
fucking
feel
with
you.
you, and then 5-10 years later, I'm like, so what's up
That's
with that
very
ring?
dramatic.
Oh,
No,
wait, but,
I feel like.
I don't want to get married.
No, I don't feel like that.
Huh?
No, there's ways you could do it.
I had a wife.
I'm still married, actually.
Not like 5
Texas.
years, but like
It
I
ain't
don't know.
working
I
out.
would do that like.
Had a girlfriend?
I feel like you ask. I personally like to ask certain questions, and then like second, third date, I'll then get a little because I feel like we going. I'm not about to ask you all that, and then I don't even want to fucking see you tomorrow.
Well, it's
What
not
fuck is the
first
point?
date questions. It's maybe like
Some.
first
My
date,
guy
second
just said
date.
first date. Okay,
some
so in
are.
between,
Some are
okay,
because
cool.
like, what
The
if
first
like
date is a
I'm
lot.
feeling you and then we the second
nah.
date and I say let me not ask those questions yes and I keep pushing it back. I want to know right then and there before I have any feelings.
I'm gonna keep it with you. I don't think there's no such thing as first date questions. You guys, whatever you want.
Whatever you want. I'm open book.
Because yo, for me,
I mean, that's for you. I feel that.
yo,
that's
this
not
keep,
for me. I'm not answering your
yo,
question.
I'm
gonna be like, excuse me.
I'm gonna be sick if I go out on a first
I'm
date.
not.
I'm gonna be like, yo, are you trans? Like,
Nah, you better tell me that when I ask for
How
your
do you
number.
feel about that though?
you tricked me to this.
Nah, I'm gonna be tight.
Nah,
I'm
but
not
what
gonna
if
start on
they're
this.
trans? They are a woman.
No,
Well, tell me.
There will not be a second date. Not with me. Well, you're not for me.
I'm getting up and leaving the table.
I want a woman. Like, you ain't gonna do that to me.
But they are a woman.
No.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's
Let me correct.
Clarify
Let me
with
correct
your
myself.
subscribers.
I apologize.
You love to do that.
Hold on. To
Look,
the
look.
listeners, to the
Cause
viewers
love to,
right now.
Go ahead, clarify.
Let me clean that up. Because that was very not.
He almost got
That came out
himself in a
wrong.
pickle.
That came out wrong. They are women.
Yes.
Yes. They are not the woman. For
Not the
you.
one you're looking for though.
No. Let me get this right.
Ooh,
Hold on.
why not?
I gotta say this right. Yo, I go for this.
It doesn't matter. He's taking.
Why? Because she's a trans.
It doesn't matter.
I'll be
None
honest.
matters.
He's not leaving who he's with to get with somebody else.
You have your business. Like, yeah.
Nothing
I
against
feel
them.
that.
I'll treat you how you want to be.
But what if
Their
she
gender,
looks everything is a woman?
Her
like,
gender is female, but her sex is not
No.
female. Her sex is male.
No.
Her gender is.
If she's a transgender, she's changing her gender.
Her gender is
Gender,
whatever.
Gender. Her gender. Your gender is your role in society.
But it doesn't change what you were
your
born as.
sex is that's what you come out as. Like if I'm born a guy, that's my sex. My sex is male. But if I'm a transgender, my role
that's
becomes a female. My
interesting.
gender is female, but my sex is male. You feel me? That's two different things.
But what
sex
if
is
the
what you're born
person
as.
wants to
Gender
be-
is the role you play in society.
But what if they're just claiming to be a woman?
Okay, that's fine. You can do that.
They will. If we,
And what if you don't know? What if you don't
and
know?
I'm-
What if
Those are things you
Time
need
out,
to
time out,
tell me though.
time out.
Why would you hide
Why?
that?
Time out. I'm at the first date. Like say I'm
See,
at dinner.
that's a first date question.
You're saying I'm at dinner. We met on Tinder, right? We met on Tinder. The job was done well.
What?
The job was done well. We're at dinner, and I say, "Hey, something's off."
What do you mean?
Why are your
something's
calves
up?
so strong?
There's trans that you would not even fucking
Yes.
know.
OD.
We know.
OD. But that's
So
what,
suppose you skip it and she's giving you head.
Stop.
And then but y'all don't go all the way. But then she tells you after.
That's the issue. That's wrong.
Because you should tell me that. I'm gonna be pissed.
But she's a woman.
No, because you know. They
They
know. As a trans person, I'm gonna be real. I don't care.
I'm getting
as a trans person, all right, yes, you see yourself as a woman, that's fine. And I will treat you like a woman, but you're not the woman I'm looking for. You know. I don't gotta explain. They know.
So? But she's a woman.
That may not be what I'm looking for. Tinder. I'm looking for a woman, not a trans woman.
But is that the question you're asking? Like, suppose you go out with a girl, look just like Philly, like it's Philly. But then, because that's how some of them look exactly like a woman that. All right, so that's your question when you get to the table. You're like,
I'm gonna start asking for birth certificates.
Estrogen.
What
does that mean?
Look. I'm gonna let's just be clear. I'm not crazy. Are you trans? Are you full woman? Or are you trans?
No, but you're doing it on a first date?
Yes.
Why not?
Yes. I'm not going
any woman you would date because you're in a relationship. But if you were single.
Because if you tell me you're
not... Okay, but what if she says no? That means you just said she looks like a man.
Then I'll take that out.
No. I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna make up a funny story to her. Like, hey, I had a bad incident, and I just want to make sure everything's all good.
What you trying to say?
Oh, that's good. I'm write that down.
What you trying to say? What bad incident?
What if
she's like mad pro trans and mad pro everything?
I got tricked before,
and she gets offended.
I went to go on a date with a girl, and I sat down at the table, and she wasn't.
What's wrong with that?
She was a trans girl.
Because I'm not into trans.
I'm not into trans.
No.
Exactly.
Okay then.
But look, I feel like.
But you would do that first date, like
if I have
to any girl.
If I have a hint or a suspicion, I'm like, something's off here.
Ooh, that's not.
No,
nice.
you gotta ask for a nice baby picture, like a couple.
Nah, because some babies, boys and girls, they're not too awesome.
I gotta see the baby picture.
You feel me? If I see a couple too many pictures in jeans, then I'm gonna know what's going on.
No,
I want birth certificates.
And I'll keep it. And listen,
and socials, birth certificates and socials on the table.
Nah, look, respectfully, ain't nothing wrong with. Listen, I'll finish the dinner. We can talk. Hey, we can be friends.
I feel you.
But we not for each other. You're not my preference. I'm not yours. If I am yours, I'm sorry. It's not my preference.
And plus, if
are you single?
Yes. And if it's a trans woman, I just like to give me the choice. Tell me so I have the choice.
Exactly.
Then let me know. And then I'll let you know.
But at what point are they supposed to tell you? Do they have to
on
walk
Tinder?
around?
On Tinder, you should put under your or whatever app I'm on. If I'm meeting you,
what if that's not like what they want to be
Malcolm just hit me with the rainbow.
Yeah, do that. It gives me a little hint. Okay.
But what if they don't want to be labeled?
We went from so
that's fine, but still give me the choice because you're taking away my choice to be with a trans woman. Oh, so. But then,
look. A majority of the room. Well, let's see, 3. Yeah, the majority of the room is spoken for. So you feel me? Our views are. Do you feel me? Null. they're null and void for right now.
I respect that. See what you want.
Just give me the choice.
But what if you have HIV/AIDS?
I'm just saying, y'all gonna miss out on a really sexy woman because she just was once a man.
Oh wait.
No.
No, and you know what?
I missed that chance.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful, but
she
you're not.
has a whole vagina.
That's cool.
That's what I'm saying.
You can have that.
Whole vagina. Maybe the surgery was done good. There's no scars.
I didn't miss a chance. I'm in a happy relationship right now. Currently.
Listen,
I'm going back to my ex.
That night.
Oh my god.
That night surgical vagina is just not for me. That's all it is.
Correct.
Okay. I'll just keep it very respectable because we're
just having conversation to clarify.
Progressive, and I listen to my.
We are just having conversation.
My LGBTQ.
Shout out to y'all.
Support everybody. We love y'all.
We're just having conversation that people should have. Like I've never asked anyone that.
Because I mean, listen,
it's a good question.
There's some girls who have just regular women that have vaginas. That's just ain't for me. Their vaginas ain't for me.
Yes, correct.
Let me clean that up. Vagina.
I was trying to save you because you said it right. You said it right.
You know, I see.
Their vagina.
You gotta change topics.
Their vagina.
Yeah.
What about? Wait, real quick. What if it's HIV/AIDS? When do they have to tell you?
Immediately.
That's a good one.
Put that on your profile.
Well,
Why?
usually there's apps just for people who are positive for anything.
Are there?
So I think there's an app that's called like Positive or something. So they feel a lot more comfortable going on dates with people who are also positive. So that way they don't have to deal with that type of like
stigma, yeah.
You know, or like people being grossed out by them or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, but if I meet you somewhere, you don't have to tell me right then and there. But if we're going out to dinner, I think.
See, so there are some questions that you don't ask on the first date.
No, you should tell me. I shouldn't have to ask that.
I feel like when it comes
to
like,
fucking, right?
Oh, I mean, because what if the date is
Right?
going good and like you want to kiss me at the end of this and that?
6 dates in, like she's not giving you none yet, but y'all, you really feeling
Yo,
her.
Suave, I'll tell you right now, single me, 6 dates in, we had sex after date 5. I mean, 5 dates ago. 5 dates ago. 5 dates ago.
I'm not sleeping with nobody unless you got tested and I see paperwork.
Correct.
Especially if I'm meeting you online.
5 dates ago.
But at what point?
Date 1 we was getting.
Like, at what
Correct.
time are they?
At least,
they're not coming to dinner like, okay, here you go, Felicia. There's my.
You know what? You might need to be prepared for now. Bring them an envelope.
Like, what date?
Here's my test
what
results.
date are you like?
When it gets spicy.
Okay.
When it gets a little spicy, maybe after dinner, it's like a little kiss and
couple drinks.
Car, you know, kissing.
Things get a little crazy.
Like, yo, listen.
Where your papers at?
Why are you tested? Where's your papers?
But,
Period.
You know, I think, we should get tested. You want to go together? We can go together.
I find that very sexy getting tested together.
Right? Together. You want to do this, right?
Right.
Ain't nothing more sexy than go home with my girl to Planned Parenthood.
That you only been dating for 3 dates? You don't even
3
know
dates.
this the girl.
Come on, babe, let's go get tested.
You gotta get COVID tested too. Oh, that's what happened.
That's
on my first date. I was like, listen, I got COVID tested. I'm negative. And he was like, oh, well, I'll get tested every 2 weeks.
Lying.
Yeah,
he lied. I hope he watches this. You're lying.
I ain't gonna front.
Right. Ain't nobody want that shit.
Getting hit with the positive COVID test make you feel like you got STD.
Right.
I came up negative. I took mine a couple days.
When people sneeze at my job, I'll be like,
yo.
I don't like a sneeze,
watch
a cough.
your shit. I just be playing, but I be dead ass. Low key, I be fake like, bitch, is that a COVID cough or some regular little water went down the wrong pipe? Clear it up, cuz I ain't about to get this shit out here.
At this point in your life, can y'all be with somebody who's like, yo, I'm celibate until marriage? Could you do that?
Oh, I could.
Yes.
I could. This roleplay.
I cannot.
Yeah.
I think I could. I take that back. I think I could.
Freak League over there have you doing some wild shit. But what if it's nothing? Like because celibacy is technically no form of sex.
I mean, we start.
So what if it's like no foreplay, like no sexual?
Philly gonna look me in my eyes.
Look at Philly's complete personality just changed. I think she said,
nothing. That's deep.
A nigga that was celibate before reading one of Philly's poems is not celibate after reading one of Philly's poems.
Oh,
that nigga's not gonna know what to do with his pants.
Oh shit! You better talk about it.
Yeah, that poem was wild.
Lick whipped cream off your chest.
Said, whoa.
Yeah. I don't
felt
know.
This since '88.
Yeah, with no foreplay, I can't.
What about the guys? Interesting, because I feel like men have this.
Oh no! Personally, I can't. I'm sorry.
I would try.
I would tell him to quit. Trip. Damn, you even think about it?
I tell him I would try.
Oh, that's nice. Like if you like her,
especially if I'm really feeling her, I would try. But I'm gonna be honest.
Now, like, shorty, I'm gonna try for you, but
see,
I don't think so.
I feel like I feel like I could definitely do it because sex is not like my main motto. Like you feel me? At the end of the day, in my head. But you feel me? I don't think like because if we're like day 8
but
and something like that,
and
we fall like you feel me? We would fall
time.
asleep together, and I wasn't celibate before that. We fall asleep together. You feel me? They wake up next morning and everything's good. I don't know. I think that'll probably make me wonder like, yo, what's going on?
I definitely couldn't drink.
What was that?
I wouldn't be able to drink.
Oh yeah.
Once I'm on that Henny, I'm like,
we both drinking Henny. What?
I'm ready. Oh man, I mean flipping over tables.
What?
Nah, I tried it before, yo.
You tried what?
What?
For how long?
I shorty tried it.
How long y'all lasted?
A month?
Nah.
6 hours.
Nah. Like 9 days. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be real with you. I can't do this. I'm too frustrated. Like I had an attitude all the time. Like I was like,
really?
She's
were
like,
y'all doing anything? Like were y'all like substituting it for like.
No, she was like, yo,
shit.
you know, I ain't gonna front. She was on a spiritual journey for about a week and change. Respectfully.
9 days.
He said this is going to hell.
This episode already going to hell, so they're not
yeah,
gonna
you
finish
damn right.
Shit. So she was like, no, I wanna try to be celibate. And I'm like, all right. And you know, and I was like, if you really feel like, you know, being the good guy, if you really feel like you need to, I'm here for you. And she's like, all right. So I was like, you know, fuck it. Sex and everything. They 8 hit. I was like, all right.
What the heck is going on?
I was like, yo, this ain't working for me. I'm unhappy.
Sex isn't everything.
It's
for me,
not, but
it's I don't know
it's
how
important.
long I could go. I mean, I would just tell you, then put a ring on it so then we could fuck.
I'll go half with the ring at this point.
Sorry, viewers, I got a little raunchy.
We going to the courts after this?
raunchy.
What's up?
Right. Let's just put a ring on it then.
That shit free.
See, but that's why I'm not a big. Listen. I'm not. It's my personal thing. I know everybody's gonna do what they want to do. They have a different, reason why they do it. But that's why I don't think celibacy is good for me, because I feel like people rush into marriage because it's like, I ain't gonna front. I want to fuck so bad that I'm gonna put a ring on it. Yeah, but then after a while you like. No,
and
this was
marry
trash.
Somebody that you never fucked.
Yeah, I'm not buying the milk, but
what
I'm
if you marry them
and
it's trash?
And you don't.
Well, then no. You can learn. You guys can learn together.
But what if they can't?
People can learn. People can learn.
At this age, I'm not teaching nobody nothing.
I always hear people say that. Yeah,
I'm gonna say it. I got a quick story. I believe I said this story on the podcast before. I had a girlfriend that was a virgin before me. She was. You feel me? She was in college. And I was very so much for the celibacy thing. Like, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm rocking out. And then one day it was just like something changed. I don't know if it was a full moon out at night, but something changed and she was on me. And I'm like, yo, you sure? Cause you feel me? We're good. I'm fine with this.
A full moon.
She was a werewolf.
Nigga.
Nah. And like I said, did you try to put your finger inside the keyhole?
Oh my God,
yeah, you did, and it probably hurted your finger, right? Oh. Yeah, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. But like, you feel me?
Sounds nuts.
I
wouldn't want to experience that.
But I think I could do celibacy right now. I'm in a relationship and I'm not celibate, so you feel me?
Can you just stop though?
I think that celibacy is not natural though. Because I think it's something
human nature.
Yeah, and if you look up Haslow's pyramid of human needs, sex is on there. Yes. Like it is a human need. So I think for people to withhold sex it's like why are you doing that to yourself? Like, you're torturing yourself.
Well, some of it is religious,
right? But then
most of the time it's religious.
Think about religion and what religion was used to do back in the day. You know what I mean? Keep people in order and stuff like that.
Because it's Jesus versus religion, people don't always recognize that.
And I also think that that when you do celibacy, it's important when you're trying to do like some sobriety. You know, like when you're really trying to do that inner work. And you're like, all right, what are my addictions? Like when something is going, crazy in my life, what are my vices? And sometimes people need to be up under somebody to get over something.
Right.
And that's usually sometimes what sex is used for. So when people, are celibate for to release themselves from those addictions.
That you understand,
I understand
that. I understand that,
for a year.
Or a couple months or whatever.
That's where they are in their head. They're not fighting
a demon or something. They're just doing it to cleanse or whatever the case is.
Those people are the best people in the world. As far as they're gonna be whatever they want. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Because then
that's hard to not
their
do.
sexual energy is magic. Have y'all ever heard?
Hold on, I'm interested. Continue.
She said, "Give me the mic."
Yo, so
So even though I feel that celibacy is unnatural and it is part of the human need, and then if someone is trying to find their spiritual self, you take away all these vices and things that you're using to distract yourself. But there is something really special about withholding orgasms for men. When you guys can withhold orgasms, it's the sexual energy that you guys need to try and find a way to put it somewhere else. And the same type of like great feeling you get when you're ejaculating or whatever, however y'all be feeling, that energy right there, you put it towards something, and that is like magic. And for women, it's called orgasm manifestation or manifestation orgasm. Mm-hmm. So that's when a woman has an orgasm, if it's by herself or even with her partner, to try to envision what you want. Like if you want, it's like sex magic. So like to try and envision like what you want and to manifest it like that through that sexual energy, because that energy right there is crazy. And that's why sometimes people go celibate too, because when you have all that frustration and you could channel it and put it somewhere else, that is it's gonna move. It's gonna grow.
Shoot. Yeah,
I'm surprised you had your notepad out.
Nah, I'm collecting it. I'm gonna watch this episode like 30 times for that piece.
He said, "Don't worry, I'll just look at it."
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's some deep, shit, man. That's some shit.
I know we gotta get ready to wrap because if y'all
don't
know,
been on here for a minute, right?
No, you're good. No, what? No, we love when you're
That's
good.
perfect.
We know. Den's got 6 jobs. You know.
Oh yeah.
But I have more
This
experience.
guy, I love it though.
Philly, you gotta come back, man. Because I got. And I was gonna extend on yours, but we got another episode. You feel me? That goes for
another website. So let me work on my website. I'll come back.
When the website come out,
promote the website when you come back.
Promote the website,
yeah.
sure.
Definitely.
But if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that bell so y'all get the notification every time we drop a new episode. Comment. Definitely comment. We want to hear y'all feedback.
You feel me? Yell at us. Yo. Yell at us if you felt like, you feel me, in the comments. Just yell at us. You know, we'll correct ourselves. You know, apologize for what we said. You feel me? Just let us know how you feel. You know, we love good.
Conversation, and we're just having conversation like friends. Like,
and if you have any topics for us that you want to talk about, let us know so we can put that in the notes.
Yeah, because we be having a whole list. Triff creates, and we start off, and then we end up on sexual energy.
We did nothing on the list today.
So that was not on the list, but we gotta bring that natural.
I'm trying to organize, like, give me some money.
Oh my god! Yeah, the episode was so powerful. It went from so responsible and powerful to just going to hell.
Yeah.
But I was like,
bringing that money in.
Listen, man, that's what it's about. It doesn't have to be fucking structured all the time. No. We always end up mad organic.
It is.
And that's just what it is. But follow us, Instagram, follow us individually. Mm-hmm. We gotta put Mr. OG over here, Malcolm.
I'm an OG now?
You an OG now. He OG. I love his energy. We gotta put his social media on the
facts
on the map too. You
on it now.
That's
facts.
Well, you can follow me, Grant1__.
Ooh, okay.
He did it.
And I am single.
Oh!
You already know.
Snap.
I might have to get on that app. What was it called again? Hinge?
Nah, it's fire. We got
and again, lined up. Again, let me know. Just give me a choice.
We signing off, y'all. Thanks for listening. We love y'all.